What's up, everybody? To my channel, welcome back. Welcome and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Just going live. Let y'all ride with me to go grab me some coffee. I'm having withdrawals, okay? Your girl been off work, Girl been off work a few days. And on work days, I get coffee. And I've been off work because, in the corporate world, we get days off. Okay? So that's the good thing about that, you know? So I'm just about to go grab me some coffee. That's it. Then I got to get my daughter ready. I got to prep my daughter for her first interview. And see how that go. Where the people at? But yeah, so it's the day after Christmas. Hope everybody had a good Christmas and everything. But you in here now. So like the video. Okay? Like the video on your way in or your way out. We just driving around these Florida streets. I just got to get me some coffee, start my day, get my daughter ready for her first interview. She's about to be 17, trying to get her first job. You know, it's her decision. Unlike when I was her age, younger than her age, I didn't get a job because I wanted a job. I had to get a job because I needed to. I started working at what the what? The black BBS. Are you asking what that means? Oh, you're 9 months pregnant? Lucky you. You know, the clock, you almost there. You almost at the finish line, ma'am. So lucky you. Okay? You almost at the finish line. Hopefully, I don't know if you want to. You're looking forward to having your baby this year. You got a couple more days left. Tax season. You know what I'm saying? You have a baby. Now, you can claim them. Let me stop. What'd you say? Easier than ever for Blackie to get a job they ain't qualified for. Who you talking about, friend? What's up, Gary? What you on today? Before I assume you being rude, break it down. Just break it down a little bit, and we can, unpack what you're trying to say. You ready? Good for you. I will be ready too. I I've been there, done that 3 times over, and so I know it's a long, drawn out process. But your baby about to be here, okay? I don't know if this is your first child, but if so, oh, you on some girl? Go ahead now. I had put on here no kids. It says, is this video made for kids? I put no. I put no. Why y'all out here lying about y'all age for a YouTube channel? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be regular. We all regular people out here. You don't have to troll. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was rich as hell. I got a little change. I just got some change. Just enough to be out here. Just enough out here to make it. You know what I'm saying? And your girl's married, so it's two of us. It takes two out here. Okay? I'm driving a Scat Challenger. Um, yeah, I'm driving a Scat. SRT manual. Let me see. Let me show y'all. This is a manual. You know what I'm saying? We don't do automatics around here. I've been driving a manual since I was 14 years old. Before I had a driver's license. Don't tell nobody. I gotta go clean it up, but I'm driving a manual. Y'all wanna hear it? Let's see if we can hear it. Can y'all hear that? You know what I'm saying? We drive manuals. And thank y'all for liking the video. I don't got it like that. It just takes time and, good credit. You know what I'm saying? Just pay your bills on time. And, they hand these things out like hotcakes. Honestly, really don't, not too many people drive manuals. I find it a lot easier to get a manual. It's like they be trying to get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be rich to get one of these. You really don't. I'm a regular person. I work a regular 9 to 5 job. Okay? You don't have to be rich. Just pay your bills on time. Paying your bills on time is 35% of your credit. 35. Okay? So if you pay your bills on time, they say, okay, well, we can put our faith that they'll at least pay the bill on time, and have a job. Don't nobody want to drive a manual? Yeah, I feel you. It be like that. You know what I'm saying? I just started off that way, so I can't go back. It's so hard to have only two pedals and not be able to go when I want to go. Like, I can control the speed of my car when I want to. I get in my husband's car and I drive with both of my feet, and it's just so weird. And I have to remember I only need one. It's only two pedals. But yeah, I need the clutch. Um, what's how you got pregnant? Girl, you is not living down this pregnancy. I thought you was for real pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cute. Don't be out here just having babies. They have babies. That shit hard. Life is hard with these turns. One moment. Yeah, Blackberry. I don't know what Frank got going on. I have no idea. Thank you, sir. All right. Yeah. Sorry about that. Um, why you said WTF? What's up with that? But yeah, girl, I'm gonna have to go ahead and remove your comments because I don't want that on my channel. Okay, I do not want that on my channel. That's not cute, girl. Girl, you gotta be demure on here. But most like 9 times out of 10, you probably a man with a woman channel with just the name. Oh, I got burned. Is that a lawsuit? Um, is it? Oh yeah, he tripping. I don't know. He came on here talking about he was pregnant, so I just automatically assumed it was a female, a woman. No, you're not disrespect. I'm talking about the other girl, guy, whoever. I'm with you. What the fuck? I agree. What the hell they got going on? I have no idea. When you come on here, you just have to expect the troll. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. But I expect the trolls. So, I kindly move them to the left. Okay. I try to be nice, so go ahead and put you in timeout. Damn, I hit the wrong one. But you got 10 minutes. Because in 10 minutes, if you get let back in, talk with some sense, friend. That's all. Talk with some sense. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to come on here and troll. I still talk to you. I say hi. You know, you could be regular. You could be normal. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just on here to, it's the day after Christmas. I'm not working. Your girl is unemployed until Monday. You know, some people had to go back to work. Like my husband, he's a truck driver, so ain't no days off unless he decide to have a day off. But Christmas was good. I was chilling. We didn't do a lot of nothing. That's what we did. Opened our gifts and we played with whatever we had. And I'm just trying to get prepared for work next week. Had to put this synthetic in, and then I cut it and I don't like it. So I got to redo it. But anyway, how was y'all Christmas? Anybody on here that know me that's watching, this message is for you. Hit the like button. Say something. Okay? Talk back. That's what this is for. I appreciate you watching, but you can say something. Good morning. How you doing? How was your Christmas? Things like that. If you a bush watcher, come on out the bushes. I be trying to tell y'all, listen, a lot of y'all be watching. Y'all need to just start a YouTube channel. That's it. I don't care what y'all do on here. You know, start a YouTube channel and, see where it go from there. A lot of people have some unique lives that they may not think is unique, but others may. So it's good. It's fine, Danny, to watch other people, but when you're not watching, you need to be recording. Okay? Throw something up here. Put it on YouTube. Everything can be turned into something lucrative. Seriously. YouTube is paying folk money for their regular lives. For doing nothing. It's people on here sleeping. Okay? It's people on here washing dishes. Not saying a word. Alright? So YouTube is where it's at. Y'all need to come on here and make it do what it do. Oh, oh Lord. I told you. You don't have to come in here and troll. Now, if you really in prison, I don't know. I feel sorry for you because that ain't the place to be. I work in the criminal justice. You know, I don't want to be too specific, but I work in that department. Let's just say that. And that stuff ain't cute. When I see a 17-year-old, 18-year-old get sentenced to life in prison. This was a week ago, excuse me. And that ain't cute. That is not cute. That is nothing to brag about, sir. You don't get you a Hellcat when you get out. Yeah, that'd be nice. That would be nice. Okay, I want a Hellcat to be honest. Oh, you ain't bragging? Okay, good. Cause you just put that out there for all the world of 3 people to see. Okay. I'm glad you retracted that, OG Snap. You was like, oh no, hell no. Let me take that back. That ain't cute. You was trying to be bold for a second, and then you retracted it. Listen, y'all don't have to say crazy stuff on the chat. You know what I'm saying? We can still converse, and it'd be something that's worth talking about. You know what I'm saying? But if you in prison, you know that's I don't know. I'm gonna keep that to myself. When I'm 25. Damn. How old are you now? Jesus. That's sad. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's sad. And how the hell you get a phone in prison? Let me stop. I know. I'm sure. I know how you got a phone, but You know what I'm saying? Listen, you just do your time. That's all I can tell you. Is do your time. You know what I'm saying? Don't commit any crimes because you know they be adding time onto your books. You know what I'm saying? So that's on you. So I guess you enjoying your time. You got a phone, so you ain't that locked up. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't live that life. I was all by sitting. I can't even say it. That's what I get. That's what I get for talking about you. But I obey the law. Okay, that's what I do. I don't be out here committing crimes. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if that drone sent you that cell phone, good for you. At least you can see what's going on in the outside world. You know? But if I was you, I'd keep my nose clean. But OG was about to help you out. He said, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna take that back. He said something about that's what the COs, the female COs, be talking about. Oh, you are? Okay, well, good for you. I don't know what you got going on. 1 minute you this, 1 minute you that. So, but anyway, I just came on here to try to activate my channel after, a couple of days, just to see what's what. And just to come on here real quick, go grab my coffee, get back to finishing what I need to finish. So, appreciate y'all coming on. And be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any suggestions about anything you want to know about, want to see, comment that down below. Some real stuff, not this trolling stuff. Yeah, they do be lit. I like driving. I like driving in my car. That's my car is my safe haven, believe it or not. So if I wasn't on here, I'd be listening to my Tony Braxton, okay? I don't know if y'all know about Tony, but Tony gets you right. You know what? I should do that. I gotta do that later when I drop my daughter's off. I should do that. I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Psych. Prison Psych gave me a video idea. Okay, and when you get out, you clean your Hellcat too. You make a video as well. Can I call you Prison Psych? You came on here talking about prison, so I think it's a good name. You know what I'm saying? You could talk about prison stories. That's what you could do. You know what I'm saying? Actually, to be honest, I got a crime channel. I do. And my goal, I wanted to start interviewing. That's not lame. You know how, listen, it's like you on YouTube, use your time wisely while you in the prison. Okay? People who talk about their prison stories, they blow up. This is one guy. Damn, I can't remember his name. Anyway, he was from Atlanta. He got out of prison. He was telling all his prison stories. Homeboy went back to prison while he was making videos on YouTube. But when this man making six figures while in prison on his videos that he had already made. Bye, Andre. But you can stay if you want to, act like you got some sense. No, I don't trade stock. People can relate to it. Like I said, I have a crime channel, and I interviewed a few people, but I haven't put it on my channel. Like it wasn't a video interview. We were emailing. It's like, what are you talking about? You already know not to be weird. Yeah, Andre, you came in here on some weird shit. But thanks for watching. People can relate to prison stories. That's for sure. People can definitely relate to that. can't, but I know about it. You know, I research it. I watch a lot of crime TV, and I work in the criminal justice area. I don't want to do too much, say out too much, but yeah, I work around that, so I see it every day. Yeah, everybody say hi to everybody. If y'all starting a YouTube channel, follow, subscribe to everybody, share the link and whatnot. Okay, like this video, share the video. Okay, Andre came back with some sense. How you doing? Psych, what you laughing at? I said a lot of things that may or may not have been funny. So what's funny? Hello, Sister Roach. Why y'all gotta be rude on this Wednesday, Thursday morning? For what? I don't know. I don't know when I'm going live. I rarely be on this channel like that. I've been starting trying to, be back on this channel. I no longer drive trucks, so I gotta change it up. I gotta switch it up. Good morning, Walter. I gotta switch it up. But I don't know. Subscribe to my channel. Turn on your notifications. That way when I go next time I go live, you'll be notified. That little spiel. All right. So now you know. You'll be the first to know if you turn on your notifications. Merry Christmas to you as well. Subscribe. Hit the like button, Seneca. I'm doing good. How are you? Hit the like button. I only got 7 likes, bro. Can y'all hit the hearts on the side too? I'm trying to get like 100 hearts as well. It's on the side here, somewhere over here in this area. And hit that for me. I need like 100 of them. I need like 100 likes. Not only the ones up here, but the ones that are on the side. They're like hearts, 100s. It's like 5 emojis. Hit those. That helps, get my channel back active, and so that YouTube knows I'm active on this channel. Because like I said, I have another channel. It's doing all right. And, it just takes a lot of work. It's like a documentary style channel. And that channel is monetized. I have a few subscribers over there. As far as views, I use my other channel. Like that channel, I have paid, you know how you pay for the ads or whatever. So the ads over there, I don't watch any ads. I forget what it's called. It's early, but anyway, that channel I have a subscription on there, so I don't have to watch the ads and whatnot. So I'm over there most of the time. I like to block people. How you know? I haven't even blocked you yet. I haven't even blocked you yet. So that's not true. But if you want to be, yeah, premium, that's what it's called. Yeah, if you want to be blocked, then we can go ahead and do that. But I don't do that. Listen, if anything, I'm just going to mute you. But you know what I'm saying? If you don't like me or you do like me, you still going to watch. That's what I want you to do. So I'm not blocking anybody. All right? I'm probably mute you for a few minutes, but I'm not blocking. What's the question? I don't block over here. It's just I want y'all to understand you don't have to troll on my channel. All right, yeah, moving on. Moving on. That will get removed though. Let me tell you something. I know people are new, they be rolling in and rolling out. You haven't looked at any of my videos, you know, you haven't, tried to get to know what type of life I have. I don't put it on here like that. But I am married, okay? That is unnecessary. You could just talk regular. YouTube is not the place for that. Okay? Just talk. Just say something. It's the day after Christmas. You locked up. Apparently, we don't know what to believe. I understand, You ain't had none in a while or something, you've been locked away around all these men. But this ain't the channel for that. I know there are some channels though. There's some girls on here that'll pen pal you. I don't need to talk about. You said you trying to be funny. That's what I'm saying. Baby hair has been around since the 80s, since before the 80s. So unless you like 90 something, then you lying. Straight up. I was born in the 80s and baby hairs was out before I was born. So that's just not true. Hey, how you doing? I know you talking about me. It's just something to do. You know what I'm saying? When you got these little flyaways, you need to lay them down. It just makes it look, you know, fresh. Oh, you're not hitting? Okay, good. I just think it makes it look kind of clean. Like, I rushed and did this. I'm not too much of a baby hair person anyway. My daughter helps me out with them, but otherwise, if I don't have these laid down, it's just like what they call. I don't know if you black. I'm from Florida. I'm from the South, so you gotta lay them down. They call them BDBs. Have you ever heard of that? From where I'm from, we call them BDBs. We got coarse hair. We got what we call naps. You ever heard of that? If you heard of baby hairs, you heard of BDBs. We call. Oh, you haven't? That's what we call them. Now, so you have to lay them down, otherwise it be looking like buckshots all over your head. Fortunately, I don't know if you can tell, my hair not that bad. It lays down without it being like if I put a little water, a little gel, it'll lay back. But it just makes it look clean. That's all. Just a little fresh. Especially when your braids are outdated. You gotta slick the edges to make it, because when your hair grow out, it starts to get a little messy. Yes, that's all I'm saying, psych. Damn, YouTube blocking your messages left and right. I have to keep unblocking your message in order to see it. That's why I thought earlier you were saying something funny. Every time you type something, psych, it blocks it. Then I have to unblock it just to even see your message. Seneca, I don't know what you're talking about, but we're gonna block that message. It's more like a protective style. I don't know if you were on my video last time. I actually showed me with my hair out, but I don't know if you one of us, but when we have our hair out, as soon as I hit outside, it turns. I'm walking out here like in the 80s, the 70s with an afro. I know those last messages weren't bad, but it keeps blocking your messages. Maybe because you cursing. Are you one of us? Then why you don't know about BDBs, naps? The coarse hair. That's what we call it. It's coarse hair. Like it's napping. So he asked him why do you wear fake hair? It protects the hair too. And we can't wake up every day and be putting flat iron our hair and curling our hair. It damages it. So when you braid it up, it's less maintenance. It's nothing wrong with an afro. And my daughter, she has locks now, but she loves to wear her afro. It's just that for me, it's a lot to maintain. Yeah, it's bad. See, they blocked that message too. Yeah, it's bad for your hair. And you don't necessarily have to straighten it or curl it, but it got to be to where you can put it in a ponytail. We have hair like I don't know if you one of us, STFTB. You okay? This hair can get real coarse. Putting it in a ponytail could be some work. It's hard. It takes a lot of work just for a simple ponytail sometimes. So we braid it up that way. It's less maintenance. It's less work we have to do, less heat that we have to put on our hair. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's another idea? Yeah, keep them coming. All right. Keep it friendly. Keep it nice. Keep it cute. But any ideas, video ideas, I look forward to. Can you hit the like button for me? I'm just trying to get to 10 likes. And also, y'all hit the hearts for me. They're over here somewhere. I need like 100 hearts. This channel is not really an active channel, so I'm just trying to bring it back to YouTube. Let them know I'm knocking on the door. I'm back here. But yeah, that's all, FT. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wear my real hair every now and again. But you know, I work in the court system, and I could wear afro. I mean, I could. Do I want to? No, but I can't. I get up every day at 5 o'clock, man. You know how much time I would spend trying to get my hair if I didn't put braids in it or weave in it or synthetic. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta go to court. That's less things I have to do. And I got 3 kids to get to school. You know, when it comes to us, we always got one extra thing more than other folks. How much oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I just spent, and this on the low end, I spent recently almost $300 a tire. And it was a different brand tire at that because I was like, listen, I'm not paying that at Dodge. Yeah, yeah, it's a good job. I went from the public defender's office to the court system, and it's good. Everything's still the same. You know, the government still pay. When I switched over, although I was getting paid once a month, can you imagine? I was getting paid once a month at the PD's office. I had to make that changed my whole lifestyle when I was working there. And that was this year. I started working at the court system. I went across the street this year. Once a month, bro. Those folks stingy with their money. That's for sure. And as soon as I left, we got a new public defender. I kind of want to go back a little bit. But yeah, I was getting paid once a month there. I was like, I got paid 12 times a year. It changed my whole life. I had to budget my whole entire life around that check. But eventually I got used to it to where it didn't even matter. By the time I got paid again, I mean, I had money. I had it my budget so tight that I didn't even realize whether I got paid or not unless I checked it. Because I put everything on auto pay. Everything was paid. Plus, I got a husband. You know what I'm saying? He's a truck driver. And I used to be a truck driver too. Back then, I didn't even see the money came in. When I was driving trucks, you know, it was like nothing. I didn't have to, think about getting paid. I got paid every week there, a couple grand. You know what I'm saying? Truck driving is where it's at, honestly. It's a great stepping stone. But I changed. I changed over back to corporate because I put my life on hold when I had kids and I always wanted to be in the legal field. And I dropped out of college and last year I went back. I got my associate's degree and this year, well, next May, I'll be getting my bachelor's and hopefully going to law school. And so when I went to truck driving, I did that for like 2 years. Bro, that money was coming in so fast, but it was a sacrifice because I had to be away from my kids. You know what I'm saying? But I used to run into my husband out on the road. They used to be cool. We went teaming for about 2 weeks from the West Coast to East Coast. That's the worst time ever I spent in a truck. I do not recommend teaming. I do not like it. And I was with my husband. I do not like truck teaming. That truck had to roll for 22 hours straight. You hear me? It was sleeping while the truck was moving. Oh yeah, I got a job right after. Matter of fact, I got a contract with the moving company that my husband, he's the owner operator. They gave me my own contract. But then, I'm 30, I'm in my 30s, and I have been helping him. We have our own business, and I have been helping him for as long as he's been driving trucks. Sorry, y'all. I got a phone call. My bad. Do you recommend truck driving over a trade? No. I think a trade, having a trade, can be more lucrative, and I feel like it's less sacrifice having a trade. Did you get a job right after? I read that one already, or was it hard? No, it wasn't hard. And on both sides. So I got a contract with the moving company my husband was at, but then I decided to go on the freight side because he had been driving trucks. When you're a mover, the trucking business on the moving side is 20 times harder than trucking on the freight. That's why I mean, yeah, they both driving trucks, but if you have done the moving, then you know what I'm saying. I just look at you. It's like a higher caliber of trucking because not only are you driving that truck for 11 hours straight, once you get to your destination, you unloading that entire truck. Your goddamn self. You might hire a couple people, but it's triple the work. Like it's way more work moving. So when I went over to freight, I was dropping a hook, dropping hook, dropping hook. Drive my 11 hours, sit for my 10, drive another 11 hours. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot easier, and I was making money quick, quick. Every week I had a check, didn't even see that money come in. You know what I'm saying? So I prefer freight. However, the movement side makes more money. They make money on every single thing they do, from packing someone's house. If they have to walk, if let's say the driveway is long, say they have a long driveway, they get paid for, it's called a lawn carry. The moving business, the people who drive in the moving business, they get paid just because the driveway is long. It's called a lawn carry. You would have to pay him extra money to carry your shit to your house if you got a long driveway. Okay, they get paid if it's over the limit. If you said you had 20,000 pounds worth of furniture and it came out to be 24, you got to pay for that. So the moving side, they get paid a lot more money, but it's a lot more work. Y'all go check out my husband page. His page is called Trucking with EJ, or Truck Life with EJ. He show y'all the ins and out of the moving business. Um, he shows everything. He shows it. Everything, and it's harder because you're not bumping docks in the moving business. Okay, you going into neighborhoods with a 53-foot trailer. You know how hard that is. That takes a lot of skill. You're not bumping those docks. You going through low hanging trees and poles in the way, and people parking their cars in the street, and you got to maneuver around all that. The moving business is way harder than freight. Trucking is trucking. That may be true, but when you got to drive in neighborhoods, you got to have some skills. You hear me? You hear me? And it be people out here, like my husband, y'all got to look at his channel. He ran into people that had their cars in the driveway, and he like, well, can you move it for a second? They argue him down not to move their car for 2 seconds for him to get by. 2 seconds. When they come up in them neighborhoods, he had the cops called on him for people. He moving in their neighbors, and the neighbor calling the cop on this truck being in their neighborhood. Like, bitch, what the hell we gonna get this y'all furniture in here if this truck is not here? His channel is called Truck Life with EJ. It's him, and he got a red background, a red and white background. Truck Life with EJ, and y'all go check that out. Nine times out of 10, he probably live right now. He probably live right now at this moment. So it be times where say the neighborhood too, he can't get his truck in the neighborhood. He has to then do a shuttle, which means he has to take everything off that trailer, almost 20,000 pounds, put it on a smaller truck, which can only fit probably half of what was on that truck. Take that to the house, go back to the truck, unload that, go back to the truck, put the rest of the shit on that small truck, take that back to the house. Imagine that's moving in. Moving out is just as worse when you got to move people out. Damn, I think half of y'all went to his channel. If y'all go check out his channel, tell him I sent you. Tell him I sent you. Okay? Truck Life with EJ. Tell him I sent you. But yeah, he's probably live. But yeah, y'all go over there and check him out. He shows everything. That shit is hard. Um, oh, you can't wait to get a wife. You get out of jail. Well, truth be told, it's like nowadays you can get a wife while you in jail. You don't have to wait. Them women be looking for jailbirds now. They be looking. Oh yeah. I know what he go through. Before I got my license, I was with him a lot of the times. COVID hit, the whole family went. Y'all check out my channel. My kids were so young. I got a video showing that we were on the road. Actually, I think that was before COVID, but we all went on the road during that time. I was working from home for a moving business. I mean, a home building company, and I took my laptop and we went on the road. Hey, that's who you choose. I'm all for it. You don't have to troll though. If you're a Trump supporter, that's fine with me. Don't make me no never mind. But yeah, y'all check that man out. That man be working hard. You hear me? That is not easy to do. That is not easy. Yeah, I know exactly what he go through. I know exactly what he go through. Chad, hit the like button for me. All right? I appreciate that. Hit the like button for me. Hit the like. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yep. Been there, done that with that man. He been driving. We've been together 18 years. 18 years. We met at McDonald's. This before he even thought about being a truck driver. When he first started driving trucks and he got his owner operator, he became an owner operator. Where when you become an owner operator, you have to pay your employees. You have to pay for fuel. It's like starting any other business. You start out with $0 and 0 cents. It's like becoming an entrepreneur and you have to invest. That man had no money to pay for his employees that first went out on the road with him. I worked at T-Mobile and I was working 12 hours. I was doing overtime. And I paid with my check. We used my check to pay. I say it's ours. I don't like to say mine, but just to so I have context. The money that I made, we used that to pay his employees. By the next check, by the next month when he got paid, he had it all. So it's like, we started from the bottom where he didn't have nothing, I didn't have nothing. But it's not like I was like, oh no, you're not using my money. That's your employees. No, that's how we gonna both grow together. You know what I'm saying? We had to help each other. So, it all paid off in the end. This man been driving trucks for almost 15 years now. And I've been at home taking care of the kids, you know, help raising the kids, because trucking, you're on the road a lot. Although he wasn't a typical truck driver. He wasn't staying out 6 months at a time. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing that. It was like the most was a month, and that probably only happened like once or twice. But a week, 2 weeks, the most. But yeah, and then there was times he didn't have somebody to work with him. I went and worked with him. We moved an entire 3-bedroom house by ourselves. I have to ask him, but it was maybe Fort Lauderdale or something. And it was an old couple, and they did not want me there. They kept looking at me like, what is she gonna do? What is she gonna do? And my husband worked smarter, not harder. He figured out ways to pick up couches and heavy equipment with a dolly, something that it takes two people to carry. He'll tell me, put this on there for me. Just hold that. All you gotta do is keep it straight, and that man will move the whole thing. All he needed me to do was like be a spotter. You know what I'm saying? But we moved an entire 3-bedroom house by ourselves, just me and him. I packed, he load, and if he needed help with something heavy, he would put it on the dolly, tell me to keep it steady, and he would roll it out, or he would hold it himself and roll it out. But we made it work. We did that a few times because he works for himself. Sometimes he couldn't afford it, to hire somebody, or they weren't available, and I would get out there myself and help that man. You know what I'm saying? So we've been doing that for a very long time. And like I said, I put my career on hold. I've always wanted to be a lawyer since I was in grade school. When I had kids, I went to college, dropped out. That shit got hard. You know what I'm saying? And now at the age of 37, um, I'm about to spend the next 3 years in law school. By the age of 40, I have my JD. It's never too late. Honestly, most people don't even believe I'm 37. My oldest kid, about to be 17 years old. And honestly, I'm glad I waited, because if I would have went to law school back then while this man was building his career, we probably wouldn't be where we at, because it took a lot of sacrifice on my end for him to be able to be a truck driver, to be gone. A lot of women, a lot of people in relationships cannot fathom the fact that their husband, their spouse is gone for that long. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't think I'm auntie age, but hey, how you doing? I don't think that's me. You know what I'm saying? I look at auntie like late 40s, you know, late 40s. Oh, he on live? Is he live right now? Psych, is he live right now? Ooh, this coffee hitting the spot, bro. I told you I had withdrawals. I've been off work for about a week now. Normally I get my coffee when I go to work. He live. I told you, Psych. Listen, tell him I sent you. Tell him that I sent you over there and that you're supporting his channel, because that man gonna show you. He will show you everything he go through in that goddamn truck. He be telling all the business site. I come on live, that people from his channel be asking me about stuff that he done told them about me. I'm like, damn, you done told him my business? I don't know these people. Oh, you getting blocked, friend. Just so you know, the other guy, y'all probably didn't see it. Don't come on here with that. That ain't cute. Actually, I'm not blocking you. I'm just putting you on timeout till you act right. You gonna get a good game from him? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He give a lot of good game. A lot of good game. All right, my bad, y'all. I had to time out a few people, but yeah, we not old though. We can't look old if we not old. Dang, I'm only 37. That man 35. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we don't look old. I appreciate that. I don't think we old. How old are you talking about old? I think you're young too. You said something about you get out when you 25. Are you really in jail though? Honestly, like for real, for real. You in prison. You gotta be in prison. Cause that's where people get the phones. Are you 23? Okay. We not old though. 37 is not old at all. But I'm not gonna lie, when I was your age, I used to think 35 was old, honestly. And I think I was about 15. No, I was about 13 when my mom was 35. I used to swear she was old at 35. Yeah, yeah, that's young, man. Although folk out here, can't make it past 30, but 37 is young to me now, especially me at this age. You know, it's young to me. Y'all look at this man. What? Ew. I think he was just meditating just now. Yeah, that's young. 37 is young. And my oldest child is about to be 17. We 20 years apart. You know what I'm saying? That's still a lot of 20 years is a big gap between hey, how you doing? Hit the like button for me. I'm just trying to get to 15 likes before I get off of here. If y'all can hit the like button for me. But yeah, y'all be sure to check out Truck Life with EJ. He'll show y'all how the ins and outs of trucking, what to do, what not to do. You know. You liked it? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. You said you're in Big Sandy. Psych, where you at? You still in here? You still in here? Where that's at? I told you I have a crime channel, and I do a lot of videos about parole. People getting out on parole or getting their parole denied. And I actually do one for lock. Damn, what is it called? What's the prison in Nevada? Lovelock prison. All right, listen. Don't come in here with that. All right, it's not necessary. Or you're in federal prison in Kentucky. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that prison. But yeah, I got a channel, and I post videos of parole hearings, and I do one out of Lovelock. And I did a video on this guy. He was a gang member, and but he was in Nevada. But I think he was from California. He just got caught up in Nevada. Bro, when I tell you that video went so viral. His wife from Germany, because you know he got a pen pal. Say, you keep talking about family dinners. We do. We have family dinners. Psych, you keep talking about prison. It's women out here that's wifing y'all up outside of prison. Come in, get in here, get in here, get in here. Let me wait for somebody to come back in. My phone just overheated. I got it sitting in my window. Get in here, get in here. It was just getting good too. We talking about prison bays. My bad, y'all. My phone just overheated. Y'all come back in the room. Get back in the room. Come back in here. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. I need to make sure my phone is working again. My phone just overheated. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, thank you, JoJo. Make sure you hit the like button real quick, JoJo. If you don't mind, hit the like button for me real quick. I'm trying to get to 15 likes. That's all. Hey, y'all, my phone just overheated. We were just getting good too. We were talking about psych. I don't know if y'all can see the chat. Thank you. Hit the like. Hit it a lot of times. I'm trying those likes. I'm trying to get to like 100 likes. Hit the hearts a lot. Just keep hitting it. But yeah, it might have. Yeah, my phone just overheated, y'all. Listen, it was just getting good too. We was talking about prison bays. We was talking about prison bays because we got a prison. Somebody in prison got a phone in here. I don't know if it's true or not, but we gonna roll with it because that's what they told me. They got a phone. They on YouTube in prison, and so you know, in prison it's a lot more relaxed. You know, those prison guards and those wardens, you know, they be working for pay. You off today? Yeah, I'm off today too. Okay, so the T is was JoJo. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do you have a channel? Oh, you don't really do much on your channel. You just be on here. But anyway, yeah, y'all subscribe to the channel. We had a prison bay, and look at friend. Never mind, I'm not gonna do her like that. Um, but I live in Florida. I live in Florida. Let's just say that. You can probably tell by the way I talk. A lot of people say my I got an accent. I just talk country a little bit, but I can code switch now. Don't get it twisted. Um, you just observe. Okay, yeah. I used to do that until I got, until I started making a little change on YouTube now. So, you know, Chaz, are you from my husband's channel? You come from his channel, Short Life with EJ? Chaz, do you watch my husband's channel? I'm looking at your background. It looks like summer over here. I'm over here in Illinois. Yeah, it's summer. It's summer all year round here in Florida. You're studying law. How is that going? Like, you're going for your JD? Because I start this year, not this year, 2025. If I want to, if I'm trying to be froggy and leap, I'm starting this next year. But if I want to give myself some time off, I'm starting in 2026. But how is it? I'm in. If I start law school now, I'll be 40 when I get my law degree, right? And I feel like that's kind of old. I feel like that. That's how I started off. And still, until I started talking to attorneys, because I work around attorneys all day long. And one attorney, she's the one who motivated me to go back to school to get my law degree. But I first had to get my bachelor's degree. And I've been working super hard. When I tell you I've got a bachelor's degree, it takes 2 years to get it. I got it in one. That's how many classes I took to get my degree, because I'm not getting any younger. And I said I wanted to be a lawyer by the time I'm 40. So I got my book. I wish I could show you, but I got my books. I'm so scared to take that LSAT. When I tell you, when I tell you, I'm scared to take that, because you know what I'm saying? I started reading it, and I don't know. It's like I thought I had a lot of logical sense, but then when you put it in, a book form. See, it's like they keep blocking your messages. They keep blocking your. Did you tell him I sent you though? Oh no, did I make you? What just happened? Did you tell him I sent you? And did you tell him I'm on live right now? What's your thoughts? Testing self-driving trucks. Oh, you know what? I need to look into that more. I mean, I've watched a couple videos, but I don't know. For the sake of humans keeping their job, I would say I'm against that. Because trucks make the world go round. That's a tongue twister. Trucks make the world go round. I know that I come from the trucking side. My husband's a truck driver, and I could be a little biased, but that's how I feel. That the world turns, the United States turns because of trucks. You know what I'm saying? For real. So yeah, I would. I mean, it'll help, I guess, but people would definitely be out of jobs. You know what I'm saying? We will be out of jobs with the challenges. They don't want to. You're right. I agree with that. I agree with that, JoJo. I feel like what I'm doing with my life is I'm challenging myself, and you know I'm not getting any younger, and I've been doing a lot of the same things. So I'm stepping out my comfort zone to do what I'm doing, to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want us in these spaces. And I don't know about you. I don't know if you watched the YSL trial, or you remember that trial. Yes, they are very essential. That trial, I don't remember the attorney's name, but it was a. Can we just talk about color a little bit, because it matters, because that gives you guys context. It was a white girl that killed this black man in his truck. She was feeling real leapy, and she shot him in his truck. Anyway, she got found. She was found guilty. There was a black female attorney that did the closing arguments for that case, and that's when I got leapy. I was like, you know what? I could do that. I'm not too old to do that, because, like I said, back when I was 20, in my 20s, I dropped out of college after I had two kids back to back, and I was going to college to get my degree to become a lawyer, and I put it on hold. But when I seen her, I was like, you know what? I was motivated. Like, we can be in those spaces. You know what I'm saying? And we can argue. We can argue you down. You hear me? That's why it should be a lot. You listen, y'all, listen. Y'all know black women can we can get in your ass. Why not do that and be a defense attorney for these folks out here? You know what I'm saying? And he was a trucker. I'm sorry to hear that. My mother just passed. She wasn't a trucker, and my uncle just passed the year before her, and he was a truck driver for over 30 years. It's to understand the system and to play the game. How, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the thing. We need to put ourselves in those situations. We need to be the ones defending ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because why you laughing, sight? What happened? I said a lot of things and you laughing. What you laughing at? What part now? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We need to be the ones defending ourselves because it's not enough representation for us. You know what I'm saying? To come out with a better outcome. You know, a lot of these folks out here playing us out, but we go all the way to the end for them. And I'm just gonna be real vague with my words because my channel is really not about that. I'm not like a color person, but I do see it. So that context matters in conversations like this. Um, what's his photo? We just got coffee, Mr. Webb. We just got coffee. Y'all look at my video. I got more likes than EJ. I haven't even been on here this long. I sent a lot of people over to his channel too. Tell him I sent you. You had to pay $54K for your lawyer, and you got 7 years, or else you would have gotten 20. Damn. You know what I'm saying? You headed to Waffle House. You know what? I should pack my kids up and go to Waffle House. EJ, would have a fit. I know y'all not eating good in the neighborhood without me. You know what I'm saying? But I got more likes than EJ. That's crazy. Hey, y'all gonna like Truck Life with EJ. Y'all just like his video and then come back to me. All right? Just hit the like button and come back to your girl. And then when I get off, then you can go back. But yeah, I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. I really do. I really do. Now what was I talking about? Um, but yeah, where's JoJo at? JoJo, I want to pick your brain, JoJo. Law, JoJo. So what year of law school are you in right now? And how old are you? I wonder if you're my age and do you find it harder, you know, to go back to school after being out of school for 17, 18 years? Hey, Leah, how you doing? Hit the like button for me. I'm trying to get this 20 likes. We trying to beat EJ. We trying to beat EJ. Oh, you like me. Any restaurant I go to, if I've already been there, I get the same thing every time. Like, that's what another thing with my husband, it makes it easy for him because he don't have to ask me what I want to eat. If he asks me if he tells me where he going, he know what to get me. Because I don't switch it up. I'm not indecisive of what I want, especially if it's places I've already been. Oh, you hit the like when you came in? Thank you. Thank you, Leah girl. Thank you. How do you balance studying with kids? That shit is hard. But I have a husband, so look, these days, okay, back when he was driving at first, he was gone a lot. And my kids are in a lot of activities. I had 3 kids in 3 different schools at one point. And but now I have a 17-year-old, a 15-year-old, and an 8-year-old. Those kids take care of themselves at this point. Your first year, 29. It took me 9 years to get through undergrad. Originally, I was pursuing neuroscience, saw some issues, and decided to go another route. I'd rather defend justice than feed into it. Girl, that's a bar. You hear me? Put that on a post. That whole thing. I like how you put that, man. I like how you put that. EJ isn't live anymore. He got work to do later today. That's what the conversation is about today. What are you saying the conversation is about today? Him going live? I missed it. You're 35. We'll be 36 in January. My husband will be 33. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm 37. My husband 35. I just turned 37 this month. Excuse me, I'm spitting and everything. Um, but yeah, hopefully y'all went and checked out EJ's live. He'll be back live later today. I probably won't, but thank y'all for hitting the like button. I'm just trying to get to 20 likes, y'all. Just 20 likes, and I get up out of y'all hair. But back to JoJo. Listen, I agree with that. Thank you, thank you. I had a good birthday. I went on a cruise with me and my kids and my husband. We went to DR in Turks and Caicos on a cruise. No phone service or anything. Oh my, it's about everything, John. I've been talking about trucking. Excuse me. Talking about EJ, how yeah, they worth it. Psych, when you get out, psych, hit up a cruise. You want to find somebody? Go on a cruise. They on there. All right. It's like Vegas. No face, no case. It's like what happened on the boat. Stay on the boat. Okay. Go on a cruise. All right. But you know what I'm saying? They are worth it. It's a one-stop shop. You get everything on that cruise. Once you pay for the cruise, you get room and board. You get breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks. You can work out. You can go to the gym. You got activities. You got an itinerary already built in. You don't have to figure out what the hell you're going to do. It's all there. You know what I'm saying? Well, go on a cruise then. All right? And some of those cruises go to places like that. I'm from India. I guess you meant, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I don't have no fans. I ain't nobody. Um, Yeah, trucking was just a stepping stone. I did that on the strength of my husband because, we were working together since he started. Then I got my permit, and then I just kept my permit for a while. And as long as you have your permit and you're with a licensed driver, you can still drive trucks. So I had my permit for a long time. I just kept renewing it. And then eventually, when COVID hit, and I was sitting at that house 24/7 with them kids, John, okay, and the kids were in school, and I had to be the teacher and the mom, and them kids would not stay focused on that computer for 8 hours a day. Now let me stop. But yeah, no, when COVID hit, I really had the time then. So I went and got my license. We both went on the road. We came back, and then I went to freight. And it's really just following my husband. Really, he was just the one telling me I should do it. I should do it. We got to a position where when my mom was here, she would help with the kids. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go do freight. And I had a route where I was out 3 days. I was out for 4, home for 3. Out for 4, home for 3, making $1,500 to $2,000 a week. I didn't even see that money come in. It was just sitting in the bank. And but yeah, it just made it easier. Like, I guess COVID really is what pushed me, because working from home ain't for me. What's up, Enoch Jones? I got a lot of people to your channel. They all said, hey, we got Prison in here, John in here, and we got JoJo. JoJo is in law school. She helping me out. I gotta pick her brain some more. But I done changed the subject umpteen times. But I need to talk to JoJo. Where you at, JoJo? Um, and anyway, but yeah, a lot of people came to your channel. Did you see that? Hey, JoJo. Um, but yeah, I gotta pick her brain about law school. And HT, hey HT girl, hey. Did they come? They said what's up in your chat? Did they say hi in your chat? So I went to get me some coffee. So I said, well, I go get my coffee. I'm having withdrawals. I started to get the ticks because I've been out of work for a week and I have not been getting my regular coffee. No, I haven't been on the helicopter before. Yeah, John said you're working hard. I told them people. I had a lot of people in here at one point when I was talking about how trucking is the moving side versus the freight side, and I was letting them know like it get real out there in them streets. What you do is not easy, okay? What's up, HT girl? Hit the like button for me, y'all. I'm just trying to get to 20 likes. That's it. And man, I gotta have my coffee. And sometimes it's not like that, but it's been a minute, and you know it's a little cold, and my throat was getting a little, you know, and I was like, I need something hot. So let me go and get my coffee. I haven't had it in a week. Um, oh, your mother-in-law. I keep saying girl. Are you a girl or a guy? Because JoJo could be, you know, a girl or a guy. I think there are union truckers. I've only seen it on the West Coast though. The West Coast, and I think in like New York. I don't know about Florida. Okay, good. All right, JoJo, me and you could be friends. Me and Enoch just had a conversation about can we just say married because that's what I am. Married couples have the opposite sex friends that are new, not friends that you already had before you got married. Okay, I'm at 20 likes. I only see 19. Somebody took that like away. Don't hate on me. So anyway, we were talking about having can your husband have female friends and can your wife have male friends? And so I'm glad you're a girl because you could be my friend. Now let me stop. But I said, you know, and I'm talking about relationships where y'all married, and I'm talking about where this guy was not your friend before y'all got married. If it was before, you can't, you know, there's a little gray area there. But how can you meet a new guy friend and a new girlfriend while you're married? How does the friendship even start? So that means there would have had to been some type of an attraction there for you to even get to the friend part. Okay? Unless it's about business or work, exactly. We're not talking about that. We're talking about friends. Can you have a male friend as a female and you're married? No. I say no, you cannot. Because if any male that's my friend, that I called a friend, he's attracted to me off the rip. And I'm not even saying I'm cute like that. I'm just saying you would have to assume that that man is attracted to me and vice versa. A friend cannot be met while you're in a relationship. We're not talking about the friends that you may have had before y'all got married. But we talking about the friends. How can you even meet a friend while you're married and they're the opposite sex? Men don't want to be friends, period. You hear me? You hear me? If I come around you and you talking to, and I say, oh yeah, this is my friend from work. You can't even have a friend from work. That doesn't make sense. That don't go together. How did he become your friend? How did she become your friend? And don't say, oh, she married, oh, he married. Oh yeah, they came to my friend from work, his wife coming with him. That don't mean shit. Okay? And you have to have a strong understanding of your relationship security and clear boundaries. I just think that it's that simple. When you leave it open ended, that causes problems. Yes, but how do you get if you're already married and it's a new person? How did you get to the friend part for that person to become your friend? Let's just start there. How do you even get what conversations were had to for that person to become your friend to start off with? 9 times out of 10, it started off with attraction. Okay, you hear me? Give me an answer, site, cause you had the answers. You done had a lot of answers today. Now, don't let the cat get your tongue right now, cause this is a conversation that carries over outside of this YouTube, and it helps. That way, I can use some of y'all points as Exhibit A and Exhibit B. Okay, but yeah, it's impossible. All right, John, I see you. What? Your apartment caught on fire? Oh, I forgot. You're like you're a fireman. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Help them folk out. Okay. Help them out. I'm sorry to hear that though. You hear me? They keep blocking your comment site. Sorry about that. If you interact with them daily, it develops. However, what your internal intentions are. Exactly. But 9 times I agree with that because I'm at work every day. My husband go to work every day. He talk to people every day. I talk to people every day. But I just cannot become friends. It's just for me. I cannot become friends with another male. It's just impossible. I don't even find myself having conversations with them outside of work. And if it is work related, I keep it real short. Like I gotta be to the. I'm blunt too, and I gotta be very direct. And hey, excuse me, Jason, what was that email you sent? Or Jason, by the way, I sent you that email with that report in it. Did you get it? Okay. And all right, have a good day. I keep it real short. I'm just like that. That's why, yeah, temptations are everywhere. You need to figure out how easily swayed you can be. Exactly. Nobody want to be chilling with the opposite sex unless it's for sex. um, Keeping it short, if you can smell it coming. Let me tell you something. I can see it. I can see it. It's like how somebody like I don't want to say too much. Let me just say another job at a different job that I had. It was this man. And so where we sit at, the way the office is set up, it's like four different doors you can go in. I moved my desk. I was sitting on one side, and then I went into a different part. You can still get there from that way, but when I was originally sitting where I was at, which was near him, he would walk out of a particular door every time. Now, when my desk moved to a different side of the office, he started using a whole different door, just so that it would be to where he's passing by my desk. I'm like, "Hey, Mr. Steve, how you doing, Mr. Steve?" Damn, I done said his name. Excuse me. But you know what I'm saying? I took heed of that. Like I pay attention to stuff like that. Like why are you walking this way now? And this man got a woman at the job. She worked there. I be seeing them having lunch every day. For the lack of self-control, we can see this in cases all the time. It's about discipline and self-control. I agree. It's about you don't put yourself in situations like that. Like don't be too friendly. Some people look at your friendliness as a way that you're as if you're attracted. You can be friendly, but you got to have a certain boundary. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, keeping it short, not true sight. What did he say? Oh, about the sex thing. Can't shake a woman's hand that isn't his wife or family. Okay. We can't blame each other for the lack of self-control. I think you can. You can if the other person does not have self-control, there's blame there on that person that did not have the control. We can blame each other for the lack of self-control. I think so. I could be interpreting that wrong, but I think so. Yeah, the blame is on the person who does not have the control to keep it cute, keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying? But to my conversation, what I was saying about the friends, like originally, I ain't trying to put you out, but he's my husband said it in a way where he didn't really mean it that way, but he was just like, yeah, it's fine to have opposite sex friends, but then he really meant just I guess knowing talking to the opposite sex. It's like he don't have a problem with that because you can't control that. You can't control who you can talk to, especially if it's work related. But my thing is, I cannot say to you that I met a friend. Say we just use work. I'm at work, and then this guy becomes my friend, and then I come introduce him to you, and I was, oh yeah, can he come to our party, or can he come hang out with us or go bowling with us? If you don't look at me sideways, something wrong with you. I don't care how much secure you may be. You're not jealous. If I'm bringing a friend that I met while we were married, you need to question it. It has to be questioned because how did you get to the point to where y'all became friends? It had to start somewhere. Okay? you cannot agree with that. If I come to you, you need to be looking at, because at this point we both playing in your face. If I bring him around, you need to assume I'm playing in your face, that this is not a work friend. I don't need to be hanging out with him outside of work. There's no point in that. Just like if he bring a female around and he's saying, "Oh yeah, this she from work, or this the lady the dispatch at my job." Why the hell she here? Wherever she at, that's where she stay. Yes, y'all might talk all goddamn day. Y'all might talk about y'all whole family life all day, but that's where it stay at the job. Because if you come around and she knowing stuff that I don't know she know, or whatever, or because I used to go in the office too, that's a problem. That's a red flag to me. Because I don't do that. I don't really talk about family life at work. I keep work. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I was trying to get across. That's what me and EJ was talking about the other day. Like, yeah, that's crazy work, bro. It starts somewhere. That's my whole point. Yes, people look at, oh yeah, she not secure. She not. No, it's just the fact that if I do it, you gonna have a problem with it. I can guarantee you that man like me, and I can guarantee you vice versa, because he ain't no booger wolf. Vice versa. It started somewhere. 9 times out of 10, it started from attraction. Something like driving someone home after work. Okay, sight. You hear me? Driving someone home after work. Always be skeptical, because there's always an intention. That's where you have to see discernment. Yes, ma'am. What are your true intent? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. What are the intentions? Where did it start? Somewhere, and the intentions is where it starts. What are your intentions? It don't have to be about, oh, your wife is insecure. Your wife. No, I'm thinking about, yes, you can. I get friendship start, but my thought process starts from where it started. How did y'all get here? How did it get there first? What were the intentions for it to get there? Yeah. Oh, my intentions as well. Yeah, your intentions as well. I agree with that. It does go both ways. But for me, if there's a friend that's in the equation, I'm not questioning the friend. I'm questioning you. You're my husband. I don't need to know nothing about what she got going on, what she need to say. My question is to you. My problem is, how did y'all get there? Um, what what if they befriend that person and become really friendly because they know that they could help them get a better position? Would you get jealous? What? We are speaking about personal situation. Let's both, really, both, because hold on, let me break down sites. So basically, long story short, they effing their way up to the top. Nah, I'm not getting jealous with that. It's a lot of people that has helped my husband along the way to get where he's at. Um, Men and women. Not at all. Not at all. Um, that doesn't. I was saying they f their way to the top. That what you talking about? But if they became friendly, no. It works. That works at work. That don't mean that person comes outside of your job. You know what I'm saying? He's had people help him along the way, men and women, as far as him, progressing in life, progressing at his job. Yeah, no, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's not something to get. But that can be unpacked a lot of different ways, like, because it depends. Like, you don't have to. That person doesn't necessarily have to be your friend. They could have been a mentor or something of that sort. What if they like? Let's go for dinner and chat over logistics. Come on now, answer that. You answer that yourself. The way that I've been talking this whole time, I ain't going for that. I ain't going for that. You going for dinner? You need to be home. He already drive trucks. He already not home half the time, and you gonna go spend dinner? And that's talking about the opposite sex now. We ain't talking about having, going out for drinks with the guys. Opposite sex, you taking 9 times out of 10, you paying. We ain't going for that. Boy, you got a home. The family at home that's probably eating the dinner at the same time, and you out here eating dinner with somebody else for a job. Get out of here. Where we may be overthinking it, but then again, the stuff we've seen come to light. Use your discernment, and that's what I'm saying. I can't get past that. My discernment, bruh. I can't get past that. Yes, I'm definitely gonna judge, and yeah, assumptions come in there too. And knowing your person, and what they capable of, child. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I might have to block EJ for this one. Don't get me started. Just knowing your person, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Listen, everybody ain't no blank canvas out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Once somebody show you what they capable of, you just keep that in the back of your head. This women and guys, you keep that shit in the back of your head, and you know what they capable of. You know what I'm saying? If your spidey sense are tingling, leave it alone. Child, listen, you just can't be oblivious to certain things. Sometimes you gotta lead them. You know, listen. He crying with other women on video call, and you have a whole wife in the street on the streets, child, and be having a whole wife. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if your spidey senses, you know. Yeah, but back to the dinner thing. I don't think that's necessary. Cause think about it. I could say that it could be fine, but let me do that. Let me go say I get into law school and I have a partner, a male partner, and I'm going to dinner. Why we just couldn't do this at the that don't make it no better. But why it just couldn't be done in an office setting? I don't think that would be appropriate for me to go have dinner with a business partner. Let's just say that, but business partner. And my husband's a business. He knows about business too. I would always include my husband because he can say things or know certain things that I may not know, and his input would be needed at that moment. So yeah, I'm bringing him along. Let's go. Hold on. Let me check with my husband's schedule and see if he can come. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Damn, it's different for women than men though. Take advantage of women more for their weakness. Yeah, I get that, but sometimes we just can't be biased to the to what sex that person is. Women should be upheld the same way as the men when it comes to that. No, because just like if he's going with a woman, he could take advantage of her and take her kindness for weakness. Oh yeah, you're right about that. This is true. But in that case, I feel like I would have to keep it um business related, in a business setting, things like that. But I never know until I actually get there, because fortunately with my husband's business, he doesn't have to do certain things like that. I mean, he's had meetings and things, but it happens at the office. But yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I guess I would have to cross that bridge when I get there. But I keep my spidey senses on point just for the sake of respecting my relationship and respecting myself. As soon as you get your degree done, knock on wood. Tax write-off. Yes, yes, we know about them tax write-offs. Okay, yes, you set your boundaries. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's what I be telling my husband, be, because anything can be said about a situation. Always play defense. Yes, ma'am. This goes for men and women. Yes, ma'am. Always play this defense. I was just telling my husband that the other day. Like, my guard stay on 10. Like, I had to calm down. Back when I was in my 20s, I used to walk around, and back then I didn't have a car. I was catching city buses. Men were trying to holler at me all day long. You riding a bus with me, trying to ride with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to keep my guard up. Like, nah, I'm good, I'm good. And and I would just be mean mugging everybody. And I got cursed out a few times. You black. You black. And I was like, as I got older, I said, you know what, just speak to the people, because they get mad if you don't speak. Like, if he say, what's up, how you doing, and I didn't want to say anything because I always felt like, I can't, I got a man, I'm married. And then I got older, I was just like, hey, how you doing? Yes, have a nice day. I just started speaking just to give them enough that, I respect you enough to say hi, because these dudes out here get pissed when you don't speak, and they don't understand that you're doing it just off the, you don't want to give them that attention. So, I started to learn, at least just be, you know, cool with people. There's a lot of comments. I think I missed a few. Yeah, depending on the type of law. Like my sister be having dinners and stuff with her coworkers, and she's at work at Shell, but I don't think her husband be tripping because she's loyal and religious. Okay. Certain conversations open the door to, yeah, it's a glare on there. If they feel they can say one thing, they may put it into action. I agree with that. Performability. Yeah, I agree with that. Certain conversations, I agree with that, because it be like, me and my husband are like yin and yang. We opposite. So, I can't knock him, but he's very outgoing, and he certain things, he'll just laugh off and try to, he don't it doesn't really ring a bell to him, because he's not a judgmental person like that, and I am. And certain things, like if I catch somebody saying something left or it shouldn't be said to me, I have to end that conversation, especially if it's the opposite sex. Like, I'd catch on to that real quick. Like, that's not appropriate. Both have been cheated on before we met. We understand seriousness of commitment and are building our tribe legacy together. No room for short-term gratification. I agree with that. You know your partner better than anyone else. You shouldn't have to worry. But hey, it's in your nature. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that too. That plays a part too. Knowing your partner. So, you know that definitely plays a part. Can't nobody else really tell you about someone. Especially for me, we've been together 18 years, and that's why it's not. He's been a truck driver, y'all. So it ain't that much, you uh, insecurity over here like that. But things happen. It's just we talk about a lot of things to keep the communication open. Say, had we never talked about this, he wouldn't know that it wouldn't be okay with me for him to make friends with the opposite sex. Um, if the intentions were different. Like, if he had all his friends, I know all of his friends. We've been together since we was kids. So if somebody new pop up, all you gotta do is FaceTime. Just because of nature doesn't always make it right. Hey, y'all, pull me back in, JoJo. Where we at with that one? What are you talking about with that one? Break that one down. I missed it. Sorry. My bad. All you gotta do is FaceTime. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess that FaceTime, that could be deceiving too. Too. It's in your nature to worry and be jealous as a woman. You're saying it's in my nature? It's in my nature to be jealous and worry. Yeah, and then you know what? Okay, you know what? I'm talking in general, but human nature, homo. Yes, and honestly, having some type of jealousy is not a bad thing. That lets you know that if you feel, you'll step in. If you feel like somebody trying to come at your wife or trying to be a little bit too, that little jealousy is a key. That lets you know that, okay, yeah, he care about me. He still feels, in a way, I guess, is that he still wants you, or she still wants you, or something. If you're not having no type of feelings towards your spouse, it's like, what are you here for? What are you here for? But I got girls jealous of me that I dated in the past and that would hate to see me married. Mm. I get that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? The good thing about whatever it is that is in my nature is that I'm married. I'm not in this dating world, you know what I'm saying, where people just hopping to different people. They catch feelings. As soon as they catch feelings, they out of there. That shit can mess up your mental, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I'm not in this dating world. This world out here with dating is crazy. Like it's like social media is like they need instant gratification. They can't sit in the bad and the good long enough to stay still. I don't have to worry about that, thank God. You know, my family, I'm already established. You know, I got my kids all from my husband. And, um, you know, the good thing is that I know my husband. So we're talking about this in general. But we did deep dive into all of the other stuff, like being jealous and all that. From the original conversation, jealousy and worries is not, it doesn't play that much of a factor into what I originally talked about, which was as far as your husband or your wife having a friend. I guess um, getting a new friend that's the opposite sex, and you're okay with that. Because psych, if your wife brought a new guy friend around, there's some emotion you're gonna get from that. So for it to just point out that it's in someone's nature to be jealous or worry. Yeah, yeah, but where did this person come from? And let me tell you something. It also I mentioned this to my husband too. Let me say this because it's important. It ain't even really only about guy friends. I can meet a girlfriend, he can meet a guy friend, and that person could be bad for our relationship. People get married for money, power, and benefits. Yeah, yeah, that is true. We create new life without intention. Hmm. Waking up on earth not knowing. Yeah, yeah, Jojo, you right, you right. And that's why, that's why I'm glad I got the foundation I do. We started with nothing, nothing, not a goddamn thing. You hear me? We both built each other to this point. My husband sat back and let me do things for my career, my life, or certain things that I established throughout the time we've been together. He sat back too. Yeah, he took off 6 months. When I went into truck driving, he took off 6 months to be here with my kids while I went on the road. This man was an owner operator. Okay, he had a whole business. And when I went out on the road, when I started doing freight, that man sat at that house and watched them kids and let me, you know what I'm saying, do what I needed to do. Tasha, it can't happen. What are you talking about? I missed it. Psych, my bad. I missed it. I missed it. Um, I missed it. Psych, my bad. Run that back for me. Um, but what was I saying? But yeah, I'm glad our foundation started the way it did. The friends while married thing. Okay, thank you. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all. That's it. Bottom line is that was the beginning of that. We deep dived into some other stuff, but yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, you know, and that don't have nothing to do with. I feel like that don't have nothing to do with jealousy or being a worrisome person. Because for me, my husband's a truck driver. That man talk to women, men all day long. I can't do nothing about that. If I was really that hard up on it, we couldn't be together. No, I understand. And he's an outgoing person. Anybody would talk to him. He could not be talking to you and they'll start talking to him. It's just his face, I guess. He's a friendly person. Yeah, I'm glad you thought about it. It won't work because you can put that in your terms and be like, oh yeah, she just jealous because I got a friend from work. But then let her have a friend. Let it happen. You would be a fool not to think that friendship did not start off um based off attraction in some way or based off somebody having an intention to take it further than just a friendship. Even if that's not the case, you need to have some type of thought in your mind a little bit. Have some discernment that may be the case. Then you start breaking it down to see if that's a real genuine friendship or not. You know what I'm saying? But I'm your friend. You're my provider. I'm your provider in ways, one way or another. You know what I'm saying? I'm your confidant. I can be everything you want me to be. Now you can still have a life outside of me because I don't want. At the end of the day, everybody need to have their own life. But as far as being married, you've already established all of your friendships together. At least for me, we've been together this long. All of the relationships he's established and I've established, we established together. But let me say this other point too, because we're just talking about opposite sex. You lying to me, that friendship ending the same day. You hear me? It really can. Your partnership fulfill your needs unless we're speaking on mentorship and business perspective. Yes, ma'am. You should be able to be yourself and function in full capacity for both genders. Yes. Let me tell you, man, you need to go on more lives. But you should be yourself and function. Yeah, I read that. I agree. Yes, definitely should be yourself. You don't want to change. You know, when I was younger, I tried to change. Um, I'll just say it. Let me just be honest. I tried to change my husband's, not really the personality. It just was like, I was just like, you just too friendly. You too friendly, you know. And then I'm like, but then when if I was being too friendly, for it's different. It is different for men and for women and guys when you're too friendly. As a woman, if you're too friendly, you know, you start inviting people in that you may not have the intentions, but then they feel like, oh, she said hi, she's talking to me, and then start going sideways with conversations. And I'm like, you know, I can't do that. But a man, in some capacity, can be friendly and not, you know, and not provoke certain intentions from women, I guess. Yeah, it's deemed flirtatious because, you know, I'm just not that. I've never been that friendly, but I've come to, after 18 years, I've come to realize, you know, that you know, you have to, I guess you just let them be themselves. Let them let For me, let him. I mean, he just has to be himself. That's who he is. That's how he is. So, you know, let me veer from that conversation a little bit. That might be for a topic for another day, because he probably on here like, yeah, see, yeah, you want to tell people that, but you know, you got a problem when I did it. But thank you. These prescription, I'm blind as a bat, but it's sunny out here, so I had to put these on so I could see. But yeah, you know, I might come live some more. It's just crazy, you know, girls is that way. Yeah, you know, they always looking for. Yeah, it's different. It's different. It is different. That is a topic where what do you call it? JoJo, help me out. The site, help me out. What is it called? Not like gender bias. Damn, I'm having a brain freeze. Um, like certain things apply to women and men. What is that called? I'm having a brain freeze, y'all. Kind of like gender bias. Damn. Hey, y'all, yeah, help me get to 20 likes. It said I had 18 likes. Understanding what? Yes, but it's a word. This it's like a phrase for that. Um, I'm having a whole brain freeze. I want the word so bad. Oh yeah, it froze. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm at 23. Oh, it shows 19 on my side. Thank y'all though. I appreciate it. What is that word or phrase where you're like there's a bias for men and women? Like certain men can do certain things and then women can do certain things. It's a phrase that they say like in the what they call a red pill thing where it's acceptable for men to do certain things. Nope, not that. It's a phrase like the red pill always says it. It's accept like they say a man can be a hoe but a woman can't. Something like that. What is that? It's a term that people say. Um, damn, I'm having a brain freeze. But it's certain things in life that are acceptable for men to do and not acceptable for women to do. But if y'all figure that out, it's a phrase. They say it a lot. I feel like I can't move on without getting that word. Double standards. Damn. There we go. Thank you. Double standards. There are definitely double standards in this world, this thing called life with relationships. But I used to say I don't believe in double standards, because now that I'm married, I feel like no, you should have the same set of rules that I have. Honestly, that's how I start. I I think with certain things, the same set of rules that I have. Like for instance, like in my household, like especially when my mom lived with me, like my mom in my household, my kids, I have boys and girls. They both wash dishes. They both take out the trash. They both sweep. They both clean. It's not. But when my mom lived with me, by their past, men get judged by the present. Bars. Bars, psych, bars. Put that in your book when you get out of prison, if you're really in prison. I don't know. But bars, psych. But so when my mom lived with me, my son basically didn't have to do no chores, and we used to try to get him out of there, because he started getting, I don't have to do that. April need to do the dishes. She's a girl. She's a girl. And I used to be like, Mom, both of my kids do dishes. Both of them take out the trash, because all he would have to do, like if I wasn't around, especially when I was driving, my kids started being molded differently. And I used to be so upset. Like, no, I don't care if boy or girl, he do the dishes, she do the dishes. She take out the trash, he take out the trash. And then when I went on the road, my kids was different. I would come home, I'm like, son, why is it, who turn to do the dishes? And he was like, oh, it's April's turn. Well, who did them last? April. Grandma said only girls could need to do dishes. And I used to be like, oh my God, Mom, no, we don't do that here. Son, get in that kitchen and do those dishes. You hear me? Like, even with my husband cooks, my husband clean. I cook, I clean, I work. I'm not staying at home just doing, even though staying at home ain't wrong, because I did that for a good 9 months, and I didn't like it, but it's a hard job. But we both do the duties in the household. So that's why I said, where it comes to double standards, I don't really like that. We are equals with different responsibilities. Yeah, and I get that too. Yeah, westernized culture is male dominated, that's for sure. Yeah, because they're not the same. No, no, no. And I'm not talking about physically, as far as like aesthetics or whatever. But I'm just saying, in our house. I know when we go outside, things are different. But like, just off the basic stuff, in my household, we all work together. We all work together. If we see something, we all do it. It's not like, oh yeah, she's the girl. Yeah, only mommy and April can do the dishes. We just all in our household. I get it outside of the house, yes. Yes, that is a thing. You know what I'm saying? You work to your strengths. Yes, I believe that. My husband cooks mainly and takes care of the home, because I guess he's in school and I work in pharmacy. Yeah, like we both can do those things. If somebody is you know, if he make it home before me, he'll start cooking. You know, and like during the time that I'm in school, I'm on break right now. He was doing everything. Okay. If I come home early, it's me, right? If he comes home early, it's him. Exactly. That's how we do it in our household. We know outside the house, I'm a man and I cook and clean, no problem. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's some people relationships and that I know personally, their husband will not cook a meal for them, just because off the strength of I'm a man. Who's gonna cook and clean when they live alone? That's why you are preparing them early. Yes, exactly. My son know how to cook. He cook now too. My son does. He cooked us a whole meal when my husband was on the road and I was working, doing my schoolwork, and I was working from home. My son came in with a plate with a whole steak sandwich made with some fries and ketchup. And yeah, he don't see no problem with that. But my mom, when she was here, she did not like that. She was like, oh no, he not doing dishes. And my son got a big head early. He was like, I'm not supposed to do. Grandma said, uh, boys are not supposed to do dishes. I said, wait a minute now, hold up, mom. Now what he gonna do when he get out of this world? He about to be 15. Who gonna watch it? He ain't gonna find somebody off the rip. He need to know how to do these things, whether he do meet a woman that does all these things for him. At least when he's alone, he knows how to do it. Then what is the issue with knowing gender roles in a manosphere? Most men want a mommy and some women want a daddy instead of function independently. Right. Exactly. I guess that's to Tekken. Yeah, it's good to have Granny in your life though. Yes, I miss my mom. All my kids. Yeah, yeah. No, I didn't. I didn't listen. Listen. First of all, I ain't talk back to my mom. Okay, as old as I am, I just would tell my kids, listen, y'all do them dishes. To April, you take. I would just tell them individually to just go ahead and do it and hurry up before Grandma see you. But yeah, they prepare. My son prepared. My daughter, they both cook. They both clean. You know what I'm saying? They are prepared. I say this because I have two parents that both come from single parents, low income household. They work hard to demonstrate a strong black family unit. That's what our community is missing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And some people outside still like living old school ways. When they come over, they see my son doing dishes and my daughter taking out trash. Like, why is he doing that? Because he has to. He's not gonna live with us all his life. Yeah. I mean, it's society. People are gonna. My kids or anyone else would know that there are, um, you know, gender roles out here. But in my household, I can control what's going on in my house. I tried. I tried. So my daughter has a TikTok. Um, and my son, he has an Instagram. They both play sports. So when they got in school, they were told to. They created the pages based off their sports. So they post their sports things and for recruiters to reach out to them and things like that. And most of their teachers, like the coaches, they have a group Instagram, and that's how they communicate what's coming up next based off Instagram. They make a post and all that. So in that case, yeah, they had it once they got in high school, but they don't have Facebook. um I guess that's the only one. I know how to cook and outcook most women I've met. That's what's up. I misspoke. Why is there a need for them when we all have strengths in different areas? Why is there a need for them? For them who? A need for who? What you mean by that? Break that one down for me. Don't know if I use Facebook. Right. That's what my kids say. But yeah, these teachers nowadays, everything's digital. They had my son had to create an Instagram just for the notifications from his teacher. Um, why are we comfortable with what is or was when we now have the knowledge, knowing that it is not the end all be all, speaking figuratively. A genuine question. Is that to me or to him? Were you still talking to the Tekken guy? What is or was when we now have the knowledge of knowing that it's not the end all be all? I'm not saying that I'm comfortable with it. I think that I'm changing based off just my kids and how they're being raised. I think it's being changed. I grew up with I was only to do the dishes and things of that nature. But guess what? The crazy part is my mom had two girls. We did everything. So that's why I was like, when my mom came around, when my kids got older enough to do chores, she switched it up like, oh yeah, no, he can only do this and that. Yeah, no. We don't see gender roles in our household at all whatsoever. Whatsoever. What's another crazy topic, site? You know another crazy topic. What's that? Come with it. Bring it on. We ready for the topics at this point. Oh yeah, that's tough. Talk about double standards. That's a double standard for you. Cause as a mother, if a grown ass woman mess with my son, I'm gonna feel the same way if they mess with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's for me. I'm still feeling the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. Cause that's my son though. That's my son you mess with. Same for my daughter. Yeah, I would feel away. It wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for my husband, but I highly doubt. I mean, I guess in the back he like, okay, he's straight if that's what you mean, or he doing his thing. But I doubt it. I think he would be just as upset that a grown adult felt the need to mess with this child. You need a partner you can make a deal with and proceed on with one another. Yeah, they say marriage is like a business. It's like a partnership, you know, and as long as it does kind of feel like that in a way, especially with what we've gone through. Like we've made me and my husband, we've made deals in this relationship. Like, listen, all right now, you about to go do trucking, and I'm about to be home alone with these kids. I got to take them to school, take them here. I still got to work. You do this for however long, you get to where you need to be, and as soon as you get there, it's my turn. Guess what? It's my turn right now. I'm going to college. I sat back for years. We definitely made a deal. Definitely. And then 8 years ago, I had baby fever and had a baby, and that was setback. Then I got real sick and everything like that. And that man came off that road, and we still weren't really quite where we needed to be to afford for him to do that. But yeah, we've definitely made a deal in our relationship early on. Him going to drive trucks was a huge sacrifice for me. That was hard for me with two kids back to back, both in Pampers, and we didn't have no money. But we definitely took a leap of faith with that one, and we made a deal. That was definitely a deal. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Compromise equals deal. For better or worse, sickness and health. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Communication, agreeing to the terms is important. Yes, it is. We would not have made it this far. We would have just been living our life, doing our own thing separately. I probably went out here a single mom or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Struggling. Living with my mom because my mom was definitely infiltrating my relationship for a long time. Um, so did you start making more money after you had kids or less? Who it was that we made money way after we had kids. 'Cause even in the trucking business, the first couple years we was still broke it in a joke. One vehicle for a while, and then we slowly crept up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was definitely after we had kids, and he left. He went on the road, and it was just me. Um, at one point, I was catching city buses, pregnant with a child, and you know, the main thing is that what we did, we just lived within our means. We had to live, you know. People like, oh, he a truck driver, he making money. We looking like, where's that? We ain't seen money yet. People just assumed that just because he was truck driving, he was making money. The business he went into moving. That business, it costs money to make money. It wasn't like freight where you get in a truck and they pay for the fuel and they find your loads and they do all that. No, he had to spend money to make money the first few years. How did you feel during your pregnancy? I was stressed. My last pregnancy, I almost died. Um, who lives do a 360 after they have kids and get in their bag? Yeah, I would say that now, definitely 360. We had no help. Nobody wanted to help us back then. Can be hard in my country. I know people who's been saving for years and still can't afford necessities. And he ended up selling his jewelry. It'd be like that. It'd be like that when you first starting off. But it is a great stepping stone, that's for sure. Because eventually we came out of that. Now, you know what I'm saying? He be doing his thing. When I finally got into the business, I realized what he was going through. I realized that his job is not as easy, said and done. No, no vices, no gambling, none of that. No, we don't trade. It's all about choice, and when people have little options, you do what you must. Yeah, most people don't know the solutions other than government assistance. Yeah, we didn't even qualify for that. We were based off what he made, we didn't qualify, but we also didn't see the money like that. So yeah, we had to do what we had, and eventually it paid off. Eventually, we just don't do it. I mean, I could tell you about that later. It's not really my story to tell for that. But yeah, we just don't have any. You know, sometimes when you see other people that have vices, you just learn a lesson from them. You know, I'll say that. Learn from other people's mistakes. And you see people go down that road with certain vices like that, you just don't want no part of it. Just seeing, you don't even have to live that life um, to know that you don't want to be part of that. When I speak to him, sometimes I feel blessed that I have easier, better paying jobs, and it makes me feel bad to know that trucking is the only thing he can do. Yeah, yeah, that's tough. That can be tough because truck driving it, it's not an easy job, and especially if you got family and kids, like it take a lot, especially not to be on a pedestal, but it takes a lot to be a wife of a truck driver. Man, I'm talking about for 18 years married, he's been driving for I think about almost 14 years. And I was at home with the kids, still had a job. And you know how many thoughts go through your head when you with a truck driver? Them folk, he was out there living his life. Not really, but he was working. You by yourself a lot. He was working. He didn't have to change diet. He didn't have to, when he was home, he did it. But he didn't have to get everybody from A to B. And all he had to do was wake up and get himself together and do that job. Although that played a major role in our life because that's how we were able to keep a roof over our head and the lights on. But being at home with kids, back to back, two kids in diapers, and then, not to say that happened, but truck drivers have a lot of freedom, and especially when I was young and back then, and a lot of shit was running through my head, like what, you know, and I had no time to do nothing, no time to do anything at all. I had to drop out of college and everything. So, it takes a lot of hard work to. Okay, because I could be trading right now and I'm doing decent, but I want to start a business. You should, but he was on the outside. You felt stuck. Tasha, what would you suggest someone get into if they don't got kids or no responsibilities? And you said you're trading. I mean, I still, I like. I still look at truck driving as an outlet. That's a great stepping stone, especially if you have no responsibilities. Also, I would say the military. I'm still an advocate. I'm an advocate of people joining the military. I actually tried to join the military right out of high school, and then again when I was in my 30s, and I didn't make it because of my eyesight, unfortunately. But I definitely wanted to be in the military, the army to be exact. My father was in the military, and he retired from there as well. And I very much so advocate using going into the military. Look at this lady looking at me. Should I ask her what she want? Let's just see if she come over here or not. I don't even make $35 a month, gang. No, they don't even make it. But it's not only just for the fact of the money. Say like I've seen people do a 180 joining the military just off the fact of their whole personality change, the trajectory of their life can change. It definitely, especially if they have no outlet or no other place to go, or no plan, military or trucking, because sometimes not everybody need to go to college. Not everybody, yeah. If you have a degree in make officer, yeah. You can also, I did ROTC from 6th grade. I don't know, a lot of people don't know about, I had a middle school, the only middle school in my city that had ROTC. I did it for from 6th grade till I graduated. And I was going to go into military as an E3. And I had all the right, you know, I had everything going for myself with that. But had I gone to the military, I wouldn't have the family I have right now. But it's the people who don't have anything. Yeah. So I think trucking, military, because those are things that'll take you. You know, the military can take you places you've never been, and truck driving can take you places you've never been. And you don't have to put anything into it. You don't need money to start. Now, outside of what Enoch does, you don't need money to be a truck driver or to go into the military. They'll take you as you are and train you how they want you to be trained. You know what I'm saying? Trucking is a move. But if you have other options other than traditional school, paralegal work, yep, makes it more. Physical therapist and PA research options. Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely research. Enoch, yeah. And I meant to say EJ. EJ, that's what you call him. But yeah, Enoch, that's his name, it's biblical. And my son, yeah, he's the third. And uh, hopefully my son names his first son after him. Uh, but yeah, trucking is the move. It is. At least with trucking, you don't have an obligation. If you go to the military, you do have to obligate them, give them at least four. But I think, has it changed? 2 to 4 years or something like that. Georgia, how long you have? If you go into the military, how long do you have to commit to them before you can 4 years? Okay, so yeah, that comes with a commitment. Truck driving, if you go to a company that pays for you to learn how to drive trucks, then I believe you have to commit to them as much time as it takes to pay off that tuition it costs for them to put you in school, or at least a minimum of 2 years, something like that. Some did, like the company I went with, it was a year, but I had already had experience, so I didn't have to stay. I just switched companies if you want to continue, but promotions are hard to get. Yeah, yeah. When I see kids going to the military, I just get proud. Cause I'm look at them, I'm like, I know their life gonna change. Oh, you gave it 7 years of your life. I ain't trying to give the country four more. I feel you on that. You on the other side. You know what I'm saying? You know, the military could be a great stepping stone for you. You went the other way. You went left instead of right. That's on you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm unionized construction laborer. Okay. How's the union? That's good. It works out for you. My trucker grandfather was an officer and was just buried in Arlington. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, but he did both. Wow, truck driver and he was a military officer. You can't get no better than that. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It is. I know somebody. Yeah, like yeah, they do. I just did an event in November on Veterans Day for veterans, and just hearing their stories, we were helping them get their licenses back. They had either it was child support or suspended or whatever, and these people were going many years without being able to drive. And listening to their stories and the fact that they were just so happy for us to help them get their driver's license, they're like, no one does anything for us. We can't get, simple stuff. They can have a ticket for $30 sitting on their record, stopping them from getting their license. The government won't waive that fee. For a military, for a veteran, they won't waive the fee. Going to trucking after they're done. Yeah, there's a lot of veterans in the trucking business. Women and men get paid the same pay for the same skill level. You talking about in the union? Oh, you're also an Army veteran. Yes. Hey to all the vets in the chat. Yes, yes. Yep. JoJo's grandfather. JoJo said she was in the military as well. Tech Hen. We're gonna call you Tech Hen if I'm saying that right. Yeah. Salute to all the veterans in the chat. For sure. For sure. I wanted to be in the Army so bad. So bad. From the time I was 13 years old to the time I graduated. Even in my 30s, I tried to join the Army. And my eyesight wasn't good. They even took me to a optometrist to see what was going on. And I couldn't do it. I tried to do it. Yes, I did. Yeah, that's crazy. They treat you like shit. Yeah. You'll see me without my glasses next time. I listen. I hoard glasses. I have so many glasses. Matter of fact, I just got a Christmas gift from my husband to hang up. Well, this one only fit 14, but I have over 20 pairs of glasses. And you'll see. I'll show you next time. You better off becoming a police officer? That's not what your name says on your tag. The people who get rejected from the military become officers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got rejected. I sure did. If I would have went when I was younger, when I got out of high school, I would have been in the military. I would have been in there for 20 years at this point. So when I tried to go, it was back in almost 20 years, 2006, right when the war. I don't even know if I should say that without getting deemed, but yeah, y'all know back in 2006, and my uncle and my mom, the day I was about to go, I had been doing PT with the Army recruiter for like a month. I did all my physical, I did everything. The day I was about to go and sign the paperwork, my uncle showed up to the recruiter's office and went off on that man for whatever reason, telling him he should not have um convinced me to go to the Army. Now my uncle was a truck driver. He wasn't around me like that. Everyone knew I wanted to be in the military, and my mom, she did not want me to go to war. Thank God, because I would say thank God. I think I got blessed. For one, I wouldn't have the family I have now. For two, my best friend went. Her name was Bianca. She came back injured, died from her injuries, and she was in Iraq. Was it Iraq? One of the two. Afghanistan. And she went and came back with a whole bunch of issues and things like that. She died at the age of 32 from complications. And but I just look at it as a blessing. But I did want to be go to the military. People who get rejected, and you's about to die. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to become an officer, and that's why we see the issues we see. Yeah, all that war for nothing, they lost. Yeah, yep, yep. Hey, how you doing? Hit the like button for me. I'm trying to get 25 likes at this point. Um, I'm Deep from Delhi, India. What's up, Deep? How you doing? Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button. Hold on, y'all. Let me charge my phone. My charger's not working, y'all. I might have to come back. Put my phone on the charger and then come back. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, did all that for nothing. And we lost. It wasn't nothing to win. So it wasn't a win or lose. But a lot of lives were lost. You know. So that's definitely unfortunate. I guess, it was a blessing for me, because in 2006, that's when everything, started popping off after 9/11. And yeah, I was ready to serve my country. Sure was. Um, but I probably definitely wouldn't have, kids and a family. I was in Louisiana when the call for that Stoneworth campaign happened. Our battalion was called, but my company was released. Oh wow, wow. Mm. Request accepted. What are you talking about? Request accepted. Hit the like button. Oh, he was an army medic, so it was definitely, yeah, he was definitely called. Yes, yep, yep, yep. Deep, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm not gonna do it no way. I don't know what that man talking about. You can hit the like button though, that's for sure. Just do that. All right. I appreciate if you do that for me. But other than that, that's it. That's all we get. But JoJo, Sykes, and Tech. Listen, y'all subscribe. Not just off the strength of I'm trying to get subscribers, but I want to definitely you know converse with y'all later and things like that, because we definitely had a good conversation today. You guys are very smart and intelligent people, and I want to stay connected with y'all for sure. So y'all just subscribe just off the strength of um we gotta continue this conversation, future conversations. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are definitely some intelligent folk, for sure, for sure. Really? Oh wow, I'm your first JoJo. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, if y'all, I don't know, I subscribe to y'all too. I don't care if y'all just, that's just a channel to watch. Y'all just using to watch, but I want to make sure that I stay connected with y'all because this could be beneficial to other people that come on, and you guys definitely uh bring a lot to the conversation. Deep, I don't know what you talking about, Deep. Sally, I think, yeah, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna bring it back for you. We're gonna bring it back because I'm sure you're intelligent as well. We had a lot of topics today, a lot. And the good thing about it, y'all help my relationship out today even more. Cause like I said, I'm using Exhibit A through Z. All the exhibits y'all brought to me about a conversation me and my husband had earlier, just to use as talking points. Cause we resolved it on our own for sure. We definitely, in no argument happened, none of that stuff. We resolved it, but this just deepens the conversation more. Yeah, praying for your sister if it's real, man. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, we're gonna put you. We're just gonna just for a little bit, just for a little bit. No shade. We're not blocking you. You can definitely still watch the channel. Um, but I'm looking to build and bring together all positive forward thinking channels for a mass movement. Excuse me. That's a good idea. I'm not mad at that. That's a good idea. Listen, you just definitely found people in this chat to do so. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely be a part of that. That's for sure. Look at that. I've identified a host of great channels. That's what's up. Hopefully, I'm one of them. Watch what blog? You gotta I don't know what. Put the link in the chat. Yeah, more positivity, man. Like and stuff that makes sense. Like that's why when I first started my live and people coming on here saying crazy stuff, I don't block them. But just gotta bring them back. Like let you know this not one of the channels. We can still talk and talk with some sense. And then people turn around. Then they start. Oh, okay, they see me. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me bring something beneficial to the conversation. Sometimes these channels just be a lot of crazy stuff, and it's not. It's okay to laugh and have jokes, but I like substance. Oh, that's what's up. Thank you. And yeah, yeah, exactly. And receipts with it. Oh, search Arab with Taliban. You'll see it's been posted a couple days. All right, let me screenshot that so I can come back to that. Okay. Yeah, I'll screenshot that and I'll look that up when I get off. JoJo says she's gonna do the same thing. I speak rationally. Yeah, yeah. I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll let you know when I come back live. Hopefully you come back. I've already seen it. And I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Yeah, I know, right? How do you subscribe? Like, yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Tech, JoJo, and Psych for sure, for sure. We all need to stay connected. It's not just about views or whatever. That'll come later. But we need to stay connected because we definitely had a beneficial conversation today that made sense and definitely gave a lot of clarity. Y'all three definitely helped the conversation today. So let me see. For me, mine's look different. Just screenshot the names. We're gonna do it old school way. I don't know. Listen, do it old school way. Screenshot the names. Let me get a good little picture. Mm, Screenshot the names and then type it in. Yeah, hit the bell. Y'all need to go live. I don't know if we really in prison. You know what I'm saying? But hey, hopefully you can come live whenever we go live. Uh, say their piece. Yeah, like everybody. Yeah, definitely spoke their piece. Everybody took the time to understand. Me and my husband been doing a lot of that lately. Like we start off disagreeing. Like that friendship conversation started off with a disagreement, and then we broke it all the way down to where we understood. Cause I'm like, friend. oh, you think it's okay to have a friend because you want to have a friend, you know? And then he was like, nah, that's not what I'm saying. Um, Commentary channel, medical, yeah, oh yeah, that's a good one. Medical malpractice law and global issues, yeah. Do it, JoJo. I would love to come on with you. You know, I was nervous. I've had this channel for a long time, and I didn't feel comfortable talking. I feel like I'm talking to myself, and you know, it's tough being in front of the camera. But when you have somebody that can help calm you, or you know, you can bounce things off of, that'll start getting you out of your shell and be able to talk and spread the word because there's knowledge you got in your head that we need to know, JoJo. I definitely still got to pick your brain about the law school journey. That's something I'm very apprehensive about, and I need to, you know, about to slide back to the tank. All right, I'm about to get off too. My phone is about to die. Y'all see it keep overheating, and apparently my charger's not working. I've been renting my phone. But, hey, you gotta get it how you live. I ain't mad at that. So I don't have it day all day. Hey, I ain't mad at that. Get it how you live. Do what you gotta do. But maybe I'll post it and then you'll see. Then you know what I'm saying. Let us know when you going live. Okay, I'll let you know. When we first started off, I was like, yeah, and you find out when I, you know. But now I let y'all know. Um, I know, Georgia. I know. It's like I was at first like my age. Like I told you, I was working at the public defender's office, and an attorney. I was telling her about you know, my schooling and things. And she's the one who taught me and just going to school. Period. And I get my bachelor's degree in May. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I graduated last May with my degree in criminal justice, and now I'm currently in clinical psychology. You know, you can any degree to get you into law school, and I felt like criminal justice and psychology worked hand in hand with being a lawyer. You know, knowing how people think, knowing the psychology of what they do and why they do it, and so I'll be graduating with my clinical psychology degree in May, and then you know it's that LSAT, and you know I'll go from there. I'll go from there. Um, So yeah, in May, and I have a when I dropped out of college back in my 20s, I had a 1.67 GPA. You know, I couldn't get into any university. I can only go to like, you know, Kaiser and community college, right? I dropped out. It was classes that I had, you know, I just left in the middle and I got Fs. I had a 1.67 GPA. I got a 3.52 GPA right now. Can you believe that? I never thought I would make it into after being out of school for 17 years, bruh. So I'm definitely working hard. I'm trying to finish strong, and you know, and I'm trying to be like you, JoJo. You're able to make connection, network with people already in the field. They see your face opposed to online, right? Do you do school online or in class? I do. I do both. So when I started, I'm at a university now. I started in class, and so like during the hurricanes and stuff, they started having online. They had it before, but two of my classes went online. I ended up staying online at that point because I was going to school from 6 to 9. But when I start law school, I plan on doing that in school in person. I don't want to be online for law school. But yeah, it depends on your lifestyle, man. So I'm gonna try to do a hybrid at the most, but I'm trying to get into Cooley Law School or Stetson. Stetson's a big, you know, Stetson's a big deal. But Cooley and yeah, so yeah, I'm online now, but I actually toggle back to both with depending on what class and if they have enough people to do in person. Otherwise, I just do it. I'll switch online. But for law school, no, I want to be in person. I want to get to Stetson. I would literally work across the street, down the street from Stetson. They have two schools, one in Gulfport and one in Tampa. The one in Tampa I work right next to, right next to. I know the stats for that. You have to, you know, you got to be top tier for Stetson, um, in a way. But that's my ultimate goal. But I will definitely settle for not settle because Cooley Law is serious as well. There's an NFL player that became a state attorney, and I'm a clerk at the courthouse. And I can't remember his name, but he went to Cooley, and I was like, okay, but I gotta start doing vlogs. Oh dang, yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I should. It'd be hard to try to, catch it while I'm in the midst of everything. It'd be hard, but I try. I think I might do that. I might do that. I'm gonna try. Did you get my email address? No, where is it? Put it in the chat again. Let me screenshot it, um and then I'll just send you a message. Oh, meeting 158. Yeah, but I don't even know where I stand, JoJo. That's why I'm so scared of the LSAT. I don't know where I stand, but like you said, I'm gonna study. I'm definitely going to study. Um, and I did want to take the LSAT in February, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So I'm when's the next one? I think the next one is April, but I'll see. You'll be like, y'all, so that's stress. I got 3 midterms, blah blah blah. Yeah, right. I know, right? You're right about that. I could do that. I could do that. Do you know how to bring in viewers into the live and chat? Do I know how to bring in viewers? I guess. I mean, y'all here. Yeah, practice exams. That's what scared me. I did one without even studying at all through the LSAT, the LSAC. They have practice exams, and I did one with no study or anything. I just tried it. I said, "Let me see." Girl, girl, I didn't know not a goddamn thing. I was like, I was hitting. I'm like, this seemed right, like the logic portion of it, and it was foreign to me. So I just need to practice. I need to see what's what. You know what I'm saying? But split screen chat live. Oh yeah. We could do that. Oh yeah. Yeah. My husband does that with his viewers. Yeah. Yeah. If y'all come on, then I'll do it because I be scared of who gonna pop up and say what. When I first started going live, I was getting a lot of trolls and stuff, and I'm like, I'm scared. Like I don't know if they're gonna come on the screen doing something crazy. But if y'all come on here, then I'll do it. I would do it with y'all. But yeah, we should do it. We should do it. JoJo Tech site, y'all got some information. Site, look now, we don't want to get you in trouble, but you know what I'm saying. If you about that life, we ain't trying to add no time on your thing. I'm just playing site. I'm playing, but trolls with no substance. You know what I'm saying? Site, hold up. Yeah, I'm always down for a debate, good conversation. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Look, you can use us, JoJo, when you get to the part where you have to do mock trials and things. You can come on here and use us as your jurors, or we could be the state. I'm sure you're going to be a defense attorney. That's what I think. And somebody can be a judge, somebody can be and you can use us to help you gain just to get more comfortable with when you start doing your mock trials, when you reach that stage in law school. We can help you do that. You know what I'm saying? We can rebuttal. We can, come back with questions. We could be a witness, and that's pushing back on all your questions, and you gotta fight through to get to the truth. Let us help you out with that and win. Okay, you and me both. That's why we both doing what we need to do. Okay, I don't know if anybody else in here, but if y'all come back, they still talking. I like that y'all having conversations, and I ain't here. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, you made $16 off of that. Ew, my face. My bad, y'all. Wait, my bad. What was it looking like? It was froze on an ugly face. Was it froze on an ugly face? You can be honest. And now I'm gonna have to go look at it. You can see me now? Okay. My phone died. Oh, it wasn't? Okay, good. Oh my God, that happened last time. I was like, ew, to myself. Listen, okay, so psych, JoJo, Tech, I'm gonna go live when my daughter has an interview today. And thank you. Listen, don't give me too much. Don't give me too much. My phone is on the charger, that's why it's so far down. But I take my daughter to thank you. I take my daughter. I had braces at the age of 27. I got braces. Now my kids got braces. Now they see how I feel. I said, why my mom didn't give me braces when I was a kid? So I vowed to never allow my kids to walk around with crooked teeth. So we paid a pretty penny for them to get braces. But yeah, I was 27 when I got my braces. Listen, y'all, I'm going live at April. What time? 4. I'm going live again at 4 o'clock. Site JoJo Tech. So y'all be back then. Yeah, it's expensive, man. And 2 of them got braces now. My 8-year-old, he's gonna need them, but wait till he get a little older. Yeah, it's a job to pay for that, and I had a payment plan. So I'm just keep it real with you. We had a payment plan. So Indiana, oh, okay. Hopefully JoJo, but if you're not, you definitely make the next one. You locked in now. So whenever I go live, I'm expecting to see y'all. For real. I appreciate y'all for coming on. Sorry about my phone freezing 3-4 times. Now I know what not to do. So I'll make sure I'm fully charged next time. But I'm going to go live just for a little bit at 4. I'll take my daughter her first interview ever. She's about to be 17. She's about to get a car. And so she wants to make a little change for herself. You got it turned on. Okay. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for joining the live. Thank y'all for the nice conversation. You popping up. I think I'm having some. Yeah, don't rip your phone out at 4 o'clock. Yeah, and have some topics. Yeah. Good luck on her interview. Thank y'all. I'll let her know you said that. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Let me see how I get out of here.